Hello everyone, this is another video from Siemens PLC programming series, and today we are going to implement a ladder logic that's able to hold on the conductor. So in other words, we are going to implement what we call three-wire connection motor control. So that means we want to have one start and stop push button. Whenever we start we push the start push button, the motor start to turn. Whenever we actually push the stop, it stop that. So if you didn't watch our previous video, which is auxiliary contact video, please click on the link that you see in the top of the screen. So I explained the whole ladder logic over there. So you need to see that video, then able to see the implementation of that in this video. So I just bring whatever we did in that recorded video. We talk about the auxiliary contact, and as a first application, we shows the three-wire connection all the hold on a contactor. So that means with this ladder logic, we show you are able to have two switch, which with pushing this switch, it's turn on your motor, and even you release this start, the motor start to continue be on, and whenever you push this stop button, it's able to stop that. So again, please watch the detail of this control circuit that I explained in that video. So let you now for today implement these circuit. So that means you want to have two switch which able to start the motor and also the stop it. So whenever you release the start, even whenever you release, the motor should be continue to work. So let you open as usual TIA portal and create the new project. So I'm going to put the name maybe three-wire connection. So three-wire. So I actually set my folder and say create. So I have already the similar thing with that name. I just let to back here and delete whatever we have here, then we're able to use the same name that we have. So I already had that folder there. I'm deleted back to here. So now it should be easily accept the name. So we push create as usual. So takes few minutes to able to create the folder and the project file. Okay. So now here you click on configure a device. So it should be bring us the new page. Here you say add a new device. Okay, so comes to the Siemens S7 1200. So as usual we go to the unspecified CPU. So click on it, and this one, which is 6ES72, ours start with that number. So I say add. We already did these in the previous video, so I'm going to just go a little fast. So again, you need to wait few minutes to go to the next page. Okay, we got the page, so just click here these detect, that able to detect the PLC that we connected. So still wait few minutes to get the next page. So here you just say start search. It's going to communicate with your PLC. And again, we need to wait few minutes to able to get that connection. So it is fine. Even you push these flash LED is going to flash the indicator that you have. So this is right. So we push on the detect. It say consider as a trusted device. So we click on that and it should be go to the next page, which is somehow it should be able to connect the PLC model that we have. So as you can see, still it's working on that, so it's fine that this is what we have. So as usual, I minimize this and comes to here to the program blocks and click on the main, and then I could actually have my ladder logic that I have. So as I mentioned in the beginning of this video, this is what we want to implement. So I'm going to exactly have the same thing that you see, the same control circuit that we explained in a previous video. So again, if you didn't watch the auxiliary contact video, the link is in the top of this screen. You could actually click on that and watch the video. So let's do that. Let's implement this. So as usual, I just need to switch between these two. And okay, so just that I remember the logics we have: start, stop, M, and the coil, so, and neutral. Okay, let's do that. So definitely I need the stop. So for the stop, technically is normally closed, right? So the stop that we use, the stop push button. So I use normally close. So then for the start, we need normally open. That's for normally open. We need one coil here. So this is the coil. What's happened here? So let's undo that. So this is not what I'm supposed to do. So yeah, the coil should be here. No, it is good. So then I need these parallel here, which I put here. So then I need one normally open here, which I got. And finally, I need to close this, which is fine. So now let's set up the I/O and the input and outputs that we want. So back to here. So click on these PLC. So maybe it is better to zoom this a little bit, that easily able to drag it to the program. So I think it should be fine. So let's see if I could make that a little smaller. That will be perfect, but yeah, definitely. No, it's fine. Let's just put these a little bit to the other side, that able to see the all pins that we have. Okay, so as usual, I want to put the, I don't know which one you want to be start, which one is stop. So if you want to, the first toggle will be start. So let's put the 0 on the start. So then if you want to have the stop as a second toggle switch on your PLC, on your simulator, let's put that here. So that means the first one start, the second one stop. So I will change the name later on. So we have one output, which is output 0, put that here. And see, this one is interesting. So this guy, if you back to the ladder logic here, so these contactors should be controlled with the coil. So that means whenever coil is on, So this should be actually closed. So whenever the coil is off, it is open. So see how I could make this. So I'm actually drag these output 0 because I want to control that with that out 0 and put that here. So as you can see, this is 0, Q 0.0, and the output is QZ. So that means these are actually the same output that I have. So because this should be controlled with these output 0 that we have. So now easily you could change the names. Just double click on this. Right now you have tag. So these guys should be the stop PB push button. So we say okay. No, it is actually wrong. It is actually the start. So I back here and change that to start. So that will be the start. So which is the 0. So then 1 should be stop. So this comes here. I change that to stop PB, stop push button. So I say okay. So this output is right now is tag 3. So I change that to output. You could put any name, whatever makes sense for you. So output 0 make more sense for me. So output 0, and start and stop. So we are almost done with this. Let's just minimize with this. So see again, just review what's happened here. So this start push button is normally closed. So that means power comes to here. And if you push the start button, so it's actually past the power here and you turn on these motor or the output that you have. Whenever this is on, so these pass is on. So that means even if you release the start button, still the power comes through to this and motor is on. So that means just one pushing, one start will be on, and even you release, it still is on. If you want to stop that, you just stop this. Whenever you stop this, power couldn't pass through that, and this is off. So this is what we want to see. So let's to maximize this and do compile that. So which is these little guy here. So we compile the program to see if we have any error in our ladder logic. So it looks fine. Then I'm going to download to the device. So let's see what will be happen. So I actually download the program. Yeah, it's actually asked the same thing that we already addressed. So still you need to find the device. It find it. So this is the right device. So then I load it to the PLC. So I say load. So still it's doing some configuration. So we'll just wait to finish that. Yeah, so you could say no action. Here you could change that to stop all. So then load it. So it looks loading even if you check the run indicator on your PLC, it's changed to the yellow. So which is actually it's loading. Then you say finish and it should be done. So again, I'm going to have a full window on that. So as usual, go to the online with pushing this or this, they both do the same thing. Go online or these little button that you see here. Yeah, you get these yellow bar here, which it means like right now you are online. So if I could bring this here, that you could see easily what's going on here. So we have two, as you can see here, we have two start and stop push button and the one output here, which is output 0. So this is my two toggle switch. So the first one is start, so the second one is stop. So as usual, you have the indicator. This is input 0, 1, and this is output 0. You could see what's going on in these toggle switch. So take a look in the same time to what I'm doing on the PLC and also these online that we have here. Okay, so now the stop switch is 0. So whenever it is 0, it is normally closed. It closed. You have the power here, right? So you didn't push the start button, so it is open, but whenever you give a 1, it should be closed and it should be able to start that. So see, this is my start button, the first one. So I turn that to the on, so that means the motor right now working, and see, even if I release the start button, still the motor on because of these guy that we put in ladder logic. Okay, so if you want to off it, you just go to the stop. So you stop it, everything is stop. So you put this stop again on the 0. So then again, this easily you could actually turn on again. If you want to stop, you need to actually push the stop button. So as you could see, it's actually working. The other thing you could check, so I actually start the motor is working. So even as you could see, I release the start button or I back, it's still actually working. So the only way that you could stop is push the stop button. Okay. So definitely whenever this start button you push, even you turn on and off, is not going to work, right? So you need to actually release the stop button, then you are able to turn on your motor that you could see here. So as you could see, we implement and download on the PLC. So thank you for watching this video and see you all in our next video.